welcome my isolation buddies once again to Julie and Pierre. This is episode 2. Thank you for being here. I'm really happy to see you especially. If you are a return visitor, thank you very much for giving this another shot. I really appreciate that, and I'm really very glad to see you come along with this journey with me. If this is your first time seeing me, then hello, I am Jules. I am going through Pierre Hermé's book Pastries, and every single week I will upload a new video of me creating something for you to enjoy. Maybe it will educate you, maybe it won't, maybe it will just entertain you, whatever. I'm happy to be your pawn. That's what I'm here for. So I really hope that you enjoy it. If you want to come along for this ride with me every single week, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to also be notified every single week that I've uploaded, which sounds like such a treat to me, hit the bell and you will get notified. I'm pretty sure. I've never really tried it, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. If you want to be even more part of the journey, I upload 2 options every single week on my Instagram. My Instagram is A Sweet Pastry Chef Life. I will attempt to put it somewhere in this situation. So you can go and be a part of that. You can choose what you would like me to see, you can choose what you would like for me to be making each week. A little bit more control over the situation. I myself have no control over the situation, but once again, I'm happy to be your pawn. So go ahead and be a part of that, and I'll see you there. I'm happy to see you again, you especially, and I'm really happy that you've come along for the second time. It's only going to get better, I assure you. The first one, maybe it was a little sketchy, but you believe in me, and that is all I need. So I really, really thank you, and I hope that this entertains you. I'm very excited to be able to eat the goodies at the very end, and I hope that it will help you to be able to make them so that you can eat the goodies. I would come over to your house and make them with you or for you, but unfortunately, due to isolation rules, I can't really do that, or we might be spreading the Rona. So I'm gonna stay in my kitchen and you stay in your kitchen. Let's get this party started. I've already done my first shameless plug, so I'm ready to become a YouTube influencer. So let's go. I'm probably never gonna say these words right, so I hope that you are ready for that if you didn't already learn that from the first video. Yeah, I'm never gonna say them right. So today we're making bougainais. That's right, bougainais. They look a bit like this in the book. So they're essentially deep fried, kind of like a pancake dough, but they're a yeast dough that you need to allow to rise, knock it down, rise, knock it down. So I think that that's going to just help with the puffiness of it. It should be fairly straightforward. It is a 2-day process. So today I will make the first part, which is dough. And then there's a couple of different processes. You need to let it rest for a couple hours at a time, and then come back to it, bash it down, let it rest, bash it once more, So I'm going to do that today, and then tomorrow I will deep fry them and cover them in icing sugar and eat them, which I'm very excited for. So yeah, let's do this. So this recipe calls for 20 mils of rum. Being the true blue Aussie that I am, I had to get the best quality rum. So I got Bundaberg Fight Juice. I don't know what else I honestly would have gotten. There were all these beautiful dark rums and spice rums, and but why would I do that? That's so un-Australian of me. I'm gonna get Bundy, and maybe after I eat all of these, I might go and fight a random on the street, but it wouldn't be an Australian video if I didn't. So I just wanted to pop on here and let you know that I'm keeping it true blue, and I'm only using the best quality produce because that's important to me. And go get your Fight Juice, come along for the ride, come and fight me. Let's do it. So in the bowl I have the butter, sugar, yeast, flour, Bundy, eggs, and lemon zest. Just put it all in the bowl apparently, and let it mix. I still have this much Bundy left for later when I decide I want to bash my wife and kids. But for now we're just going to mix all this dough together and until it forms a dough, and then we're going to let it do some rising, rise it up just to knock it down, just to build it back up again, just to knock it down again. Is all done, and it's created this beautiful doughy boy of goodness that's all together. You just want to, I'm just going to kind of roll it around itself to create a bit of a softer top, create a nice little ball like this, and then just cover it with a damp cloth. So we're going to let him sit at room temperature for about 2 hours to build him up, and then we'll come back. Okay, it's been about 2 hours. I went for a run and then got lost in a spiral of TikToks, so that made the time go very fast. But we just want to take this one out of the fridge. You just want to knock him down a couple of times. Again, if you need more fight juice, you've still got 30 mils left over if you bought the amount I did. If you bought a full bottle, man, you're ready for this. So just knock it down, bring it back together to like make it a nice little dough again. It should be like soft and nice and kind of sticky. And then we're just going to dampen our cloth again, sit it over him, touch it down on so that he doesn't form a skin, and we'll put him in the fridge overnight to rest, and we will cook it tomorrow. Okay, welcome back. Day 2. We've got our dough here. It's been in the fridge overnight, nice and soft. Kind of like feels like brioche if you've ever made brioche before. If you haven't, this is kind of what brioche feels like. So we need to roll this out as thinly as possible and then cut it to about 8 centimeters by 10 centimeters. I'm just going to cut it whatever size I want to cut it at. I have my oil on here. Give it a slap for good luck, and then you want your oil at about 170 degrees. I do not have a thermometer because we should all know why I don't have one. If you don't know why, we're in a pandemic. Welcome, it's a pandemic. Can't get a thermometer. So I'm just going to roll this. You want it as thin as you possibly can get it, apparently. That's what he said. He just said roll it as thin as you can. So I'm just going to roll it as thin as I can. I need the tiniest touch of flour. Mine is a little sticky, so probably just going to help you to just roll that out. I don't know how as thinly as possible. I don't know what that means. Like, should I be able to read a newspaper through it? Is this like, what if I like it thicker? Like, what happens? Like, are the police gonna come? How do we know that it's thin enough? That's such a vague thing to say. But anyway, I guess I'll just go off how I feel. I don't know, I feel like I'm really happy with that. Obviously just make sure it's not sticking, and it's not, so I guess we'll just cut it into squares. I'm going to do a couple of different sizes to just kind of see what happens. I think about 8 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Okay. I'm just going to wing it. Okay, so I tested my oil with a bit of a scrappy bit. So now that it's ready to go, get some sort of a picker-upper situation. I have this pasta picker-upper. I got a couple of different sizes, so like bigger ones and smaller ones, just because I want to see the difference, and then I'll experiment and then tell you which one's better. It says to cook it for about 2 minutes on each side, but he also said that to cut them 8 to 10 centimeters, so I'm just going to judge by kind of like color. Smells good, so I guess we'll just... These are still warm. They still, all I can smell is Bundy rum. They smell really good, and I'm really excited to eat one, but they are really, really hot. Yeah. I don't know why I can taste bundy gum. They're really, really good. I know what it needs. My favourite honey. Obviously, Beechworth honey. Obviously. My favourite one is Beechworth honey, river honey. My favourite honey. I'm going to put this on as well because I just think that it's just going to, I don't know, add something. I just want to drown everything in honey, so I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then I'm going to try it. Yeah. Definitely put honey. Yeah, that honey, if you have it. If you have access to this. Yeah. Yeah, it actually goes really well with the bundy. Maybe it's because it's from Beechworth and I don't know, it's hitting home. Really good. Really good. Love this one. Big thumbs up from me. Very easy. You can easily do it at home. Obviously be careful of hot oil. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of episode number 2. I'm really happy to have had you along for the ride. It has been my absolute pleasure and I'm excited to consume this whole bowl of goodies, and thank you very much. Thank you for seeing this through for a second time. I really appreciate it, and you know, I'll see you on the next one. Go to my Instagram. I would have put it up somewhere. Join in, be a part of it, be a part of the movement, subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell for notifications, and every single week you can come here and be with me and cook food and I can be with you, and what a beautiful world that would be. So thanks again, it was really good to see you. I'll see you next time. Bye.